think you can handle it?
Make some noise!
Gossiping heifers!
Home security!
Yeah, boy!
Welcome into the Gossiping Heifers, Michelle.
And Rochelle.
You and Ryan.
The one and only.
Yes. Why do you think you need a special introduction?
Because I'm special.
Yeah, you say that
I'm
again,
a princess.
and not in a good way.
Oh,
hey,
shut up, little booger.
You know what? Look, I've got a head cold. I've been dealing with this crap for the last couple of days. It's driving me crazy. And, you know, I don't appreciate it. And you know what? Yes, I know I got congestion going on.
You're like a Mucinex booger.
You know what? I was wondering if you was trying to refer to me as a Mucinex booger.
Booger?
You know what?
With a big old afro.
I'll deal with you off the air.
Germ.
All right, y'all. We have a special guest from VH1's Black Ink Chicago, Miss Katrina Jackson, a.k.a. Cat Tat. You guys have seen her. You know, we had a little drama going on last couple episodes with Ryan Henry, the alumni man.
You know you ate this coochie? You know you did it! That's what Cat said to him. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, look, I'm looking forward to talking to her later on in the show. Also looking forward to getting an award next month. We are going to be recipients of the Houston's Rising Star Awards that's taking place February 24th at the Houston Community College. So we are looking forward to seeing everybody there. So for more information,
I just had that Prince song come through my head.
I see. You started singing it.
I know.
If you want more information, please visit MissCatTV.com. That's MSCATTV.com.
Got a lot of Kit Kats going on here. Miss Cat, Cat Tattoo. Any more cats coming through?
All right, let's get started. 2018 cannot be done right until we talk to the Reverend Wright. What's poppin'?
We want to welcome those joining us for the first time today, all the saints, sinners, bitches, and hoes. You got to sin to be saved. Though your sins be as scarlet, he don't mind, come as you are. Is it right?
Always right.
It's always right. Our church announcements are as follows. It's been brought to my attention that the women of the adult choir have been getting obscene phone calls. Somebody's talking about, I'll make you hit the high note. Somebody's talking about, I'll make altos sing soprano. Somebody's talking about, say yes. Yes, 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 yes. You can rest assured we on the case. Say yes. Excuse me. We're checking the phone records. Our Thought Etiquette group will be meeting Monday night and will be introducing their new phone mobile app. It's called the Thought Master Manner. It's an app that will remind them when to go home. It reminds them to get the weed strands out your grits. It reminds them to wash a black and mild mail out their bundle. Amen. It's only $4.99 on Google Play and iTunes. Is it right?
Always right.
Always right. In our celebrity section of the church, we want to thank Sister Oprah Winfrey for preaching her inspiring message at the Golden Globes Award this year. She got people saying, Oprah for president. Oprah for president. Oprah for president. If she did run, the question I want to know is, will Stedman be the first side piece? Hey. Got to have an official title.
Oh, my God.
Also, our brother Snoop Doggy Dogg is offering a special vacation to California for our seniors. Amen?
Amen.
For just $99.99, you too can go on the Glaucoma Weed Tour.
Oh, count me in.
You don't want to miss this mission trip. Amen.
Amen to that.
Is it right?
Always right.
Always right. And finally, we're selling my latest book after service in the vestibule for only $19.99 in hardback and $9.99 on iBook. It's entitled Her Weed, My Wine, My Weed. Get your local copy and have an amazing experience. Remember, he died for sinners to be saved. Ladies, I'm the chief sinner. Don't let my goodness be evil spoken of. I ain't no angel. I just want to shut these gossiping heifers down. Is it right?
Always right.
Always right. May the Lord watch.
Of course, the Reverend is not going to change no time soon.
He still is going to hell.
With gasoline draws. I was saying, no, you said with gasoline draws on. But yeah, Reverend Wright just, it gets
I
worse.
like old Reverend Wright. You know, he lets me borrow his hot tub from time to time.
Ugh. What, girl? I hope
I
you
changed
use,
the water out.
I was about to say, I hope you have bleach and sanitizer and everything up in there.
Yes, I guess we do.
Yeah, look, let's get on to headline news. 'Cause I don't want to even talk about that nasty hot tub. I really don't. All right, man, we got mudslides taking place in Southern California. I mean, massive amount of damage. People have died. We just saw footage of a teenage 14-year-old girl that got rescued from her home that was covered. And thank God, because with layers of mud, I can only assume that if you're underneath it, it's like you know, being buried alive.
It is.
Okay,
being buried alive.
So
they know something like it. It is.
Yeah. So the rescuers were like, you know, hey, just saving her was a miraculous thing because they could barely hear her under all the mud.
That was the Lord.
Yeah, that was a Lord, honey. So I'm just hoping that the rescue workers out there are safe. Praying for everybody, you know, that needs to be found and help, that gets the help they need.
Oprah Winfrey had problems at her mansion.
Yeah. So, well, you know, Southern California, they have wildfires, then they have mudslides, and it's just
like gang violence.
Right.
I can only say two things good about California: the Mary Jane and the weather.
You stupid. Oh my God. Now let's get to this investigation where Special Counsel Robert Mueller is looking to interview President Donald Trump.
Mueller.
In reference to the Russia hacking investigation.
Get him, Mueller.
But you know, Trump's lawyers are like, we got to put a stop to this.
Because I know they know he gonna fuck up.
Yes.
He trips on his own lies. He can't keep up with his own. You know, it's hard to keep up with a lie.
Well, but you know what? He lies so much he believes his own lies.
I know.
He gives himself credit for shit he ain't never done.
I know. Everything Obama did that's worked out.
I did it.
Yeah. Well, Negro, please. Oh, please.
Oh, Lord have mercy. And let's get to this Kansas state lawmaker that was arguing about the legalization of marijuana and suggested that other drugs were originally outlawed in part of because blacks were predisposed to abusing drugs because of their character makeup. Check out his quote.
What you really need to do is go back in the 30s and where they outlawed all types of drugs in Kansas across the United States. What was the reason why they did that? One of the reasons why, I hate to say it, the African Americans, they were basically users, and they basically responded the worst of those drugs just because their character makeup, little genetics and that.
He need to tell the truth. It's his people.
Right, because this guy's name.
Our founding fathers was cokeheads. What are you talking about?
Exactly. This guy is State Rep Steve Alford, 75-year-old. You know, that's old school.
Made me think of Richard Pryor.
Which way is up?
Yeah.
My youngest son, Alfred.
Used to pee on everybody.
Well, this was peeing on a damn meeting, okay? 75-year-old Republican, and this is his recommendation. Of course, he apologized. They be killing me with this apology. How do you have the nerve? You know there's people of different ethnic backgrounds in this room, and you have the nerve to let that flow past your lips like ain't nobody gonna say nothing?
The white privilege and racism just took over.
White privilege is dangerous.
It is.
It is because y'all think y'all can, you know, those who have it bad, you guys think that there's certain behavior you can display without consequences.
Exactly.
Certain things you can say without having to be reprimanded. Yes, you can be reprimanded.
But you know, the statistics show white people and children abuse more drugs and harder drugs than blacks.
Yeah.
Now, black folks, we like a blunt. And we need a blunt. I mean,
we need one.
It's almost like you smoke that blunt and listen to that Jay-Z, I Made It in America.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
so I'm just like, okay, we just non-stop with this nonsense.
Sent you to school but raped you.
Kellyanne Conway.
That country hoe.
Yeah, I refer to her as the senior-looking Miss Debbie, the little Debbie cakes.
Yeah, I just still can't get past that damn outfit she had on
yes.
at the inauguration.
Oh,
it was hideous.
God, that shit looked like, I'm like, you know what?
What are you doing? She looked like a little girl pageant, you know.
Right. Little freak. Anyhow. She was on this recent interview. Yeah. Now, have you ever noticed that when Trump talks about this Russia investigation, for some reason Hillary Clinton's name always comes up?
Hillary's always coming out of his mouth.
Okay, but check out what she said in this interview.
I haven't mentioned
is
the election
because-
outcome once.
No,
And I
what
never
is it?
do.
I'm sorry,
Because
hold on.
Russian interference matters.
No, what is,
and it
no,
doesn't
no, 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 no.
delegitimize the president's victory. You guys are
No,
frozen
what
in
is-
that moment. That's why you bring up Hillary Clinton. That's
Chris,
why you're
no,
having
that's
her
just not true.
investigated.
We
It's
don't
as
care about her.
obvious as
Nobody
it
here
is
talks about her.
counterproductive.
Hey, Chris, nobody here talks about Hillary Clinton. I promise
You just brought
you
her up.
do. No, no, no. You're
You
talking
say
about the
we didn't have to
2016
hold on a second.
election.
Kellyanne, no shouting contest
You're talking
here.
about
We're
the
friends.
2016 election. Don't tell
I'm
us that we're talking about it.
you
We won the
saying-
election. We're going to win the next
You
one.
just said we didn't have to look anywhere past Hillary Clinton to win. Is we inclusive of Don Jr., Jared Kushner, and Paul Manafort, who went to a meeting with a Russian lawyer who was promising dirt on Hillary Clinton?
And what came to that meeting? Absolutely
That's
nothing.
not the
You
point.
know it.
So you guys don't talk about Hillary. You don't talk about her at all, but Trump mentions her every other speech.
Well, okay, first of all, Hillary's not president.
Right.
So why should we talk about her?
Right.
She's done.
Done.
That's,
Wrap.
that's a wrap.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to focus on the president and what he's doing and what he's not doing.
And why.
Besides lining his pockets up there.
Oh, my God.
Well, we all know why he's in there and why Congress ain't put him out. It's like you let your parents go out of town and they leave the liquor cabinet open.
Oh, yeah.
And you just have a party.
I got
That's
full
what-
access. That's what the GOP's doing.
That's what they doing.
They got the keys to the liquor cabinet.
and they having a ball.
Oh,
because they know he's an idiot.
And they driving drunk.
Woo.
On America's dime.
And coke. They high too. They high and drunk.
So I gotta say, it kills me. I think she should stop doing interviews because every time she opens her mouth, it is something, you know.
It's
I'm
like a female Trump.
She trips herself up though.
She's just like Trump.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you just said this a couple of. No, well, I didn't say that, or I
Girls,
meant
we
was.
got to roll the tape, roll it back.
Roll it back, roll it
That's
back.
right. Let's have a line.
And sadly to say that the killing of Tamar Rice by those cops that got dismissed,
Murder.
and it wasn't dismissed because of the shooting. It was dismissed because he lied on his application.
Also, lying is worse than murder.
Pretty much.
Of a child.
Okay.
No, okay.
So this fool's trying to get his job back.
What?
He's trying to get his job back.
Some more white privilege for you.
It's been nearly 8 months since the killing of Tamar Rice, and the guy who did it, Timothy Loman, if I'm pronouncing that name correctly or incorrectly, I can really give a damn right now. But according to Cleveland.com, reported sources close to these proceedings on reference to him getting his job back, we're looking at maybe we should know something in 60 days. I'm like, why are we even talking about this fool?
Tell him bye.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, first of all, you guys reprimanded him bad enough just for lying on his
Exactly.
application. And that shit should have been found out before that shooting took place. So what kind of screening are you doing?
And somebody not doing their job.
And that you giving this authority to fools like this?
I don't know how that's could be even considered, because I mean, the moment he jumped out the car, he went to shooting.
And dude, you smoke a joint and you try to apply to be an officer.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Let me try to apply.
Exactly. I'm like, no, I'm sorry,
Okay.
ma'am.
Black female, no.
Don't fit the criteria.
No. You're probably angry because you're a black woman.
Yeah, but it's sad, so we're going to see how that plays out. I'm going to tell you something. If they hire him back, it's going to be a major problem.
Oh, girl, boycott.
Okay, well, I'm tired of us boycott. I'm not going to even lie.
Let me say, no. We haven't done the right boycott.
Boycott, exactly.
That's the problem, and stick to it.
Yeah, this is the only thing. Y'all can't say, well, for one day y'all don't buy no groceries. Y'all
It's gotta be. Let me tell you something. It was years where they boycott the bus.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen overnight.
So
you just can't do something over the weekend or for a week.
Yeah.
And think you're gonna get changed. You have to stick to it until they.
And I always say financial. Instead of y'all marching in front of places, I know y'all want to be
putting your hands up.
Send out a press release and don't spend no money.
Okay.
Call it a day.
Black business.
All right. Going to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's the Gospel Heifer Show.
Oh, what a juicy piece of gossip.
You on heifer? The gossip is heifers.
Here we go.
Bitch, you on my show. You on my show. Bow down.
The gossip is heifers.
I'm gonna have a BF. Oh my god, she's gonna have a bitch fit. Oh. No, don't have a BF. You are in big trouble.
All right, therapy time. Bitch Fit is in full effect, and we got a good bitch fit for you guys this week.
If it ain't no bitch fit, it's actually witnessing our first Worldstar.
Yeah.
So we've been laying low. We haven't had no drama in our life.
No drama. Drama free.
Till we decided to go grocery shopping with my nephew, your son.
Yes, exactly. Girl, let me tell you something. I've seen these videos like you just stated about Worldstar. Yes. Never in a million years would I thought I would actually be on the set of a Worldstar video, okay? So this would happen. Went shopping, and first off, red flag was already up in the parking lot.
Man.
Okay.
Little baby Puerto Ricans.
There was a young Hispanic mother, and she had to be anywhere in her mid to late 20s.
No, she looked late 20s, early 30s.
Well,
you
right
give her
down
too
there.
much credit.
Okay. So I just glanced at her because she had all these. I was too busy looking at them damn kids.
Well, one was running off through the damn parking lot, so you could not help but see them.
Right. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So we get in there. I'm like, these are some unruly fuckers. They were break dancing in the damn doorway. you remember that was out there spinning around? You know, you saw that shit.
Made me think of that flash dance. What's that shit?
I'm trying to tell you. So we're shopping, and about 2 aisles over, we hear this commotion, and it's the same woman with the kids.
Girl, but hold up. Before you get to the commotion, you gotta talk about how the little niggas run through the damn Walmart.
Hey, I just said they was breakdancing in the damn doorway.
Girl,
Give me some more
That's in the
examples.
doorway, okay?
Right.
After they entered past the breakdancing, nigga thinking he's what's that damn turbo? Shit.
For breaking?
Yes. After them little turbo fuckers got in the store, I mean, they were running up and down the aisles like little
everywhere.
Girl, like little test space monkeys. They were everywhere.
So after the whole commotion of them, there's a whole new situation on aisle 6, okay?
Girl, we on aisle 5.
All right, and aisle 5 we hear, what the fuck?
You just heard, pick this fucking shit up. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's all.
Girl,
every
I
other
lost
word.
counts of the fucks. Okay?
I'm like, okay, it's got to be some adults having an
I thought
argument.
it was two hoochies. I thought it was two grown hoochies about to get into it.
You thought it was a hoochie argument.
Girl, so you know me.
Right.
I went peeped around the corner. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I peep around the corner. She cussing out these kids. They don't evidently drop a whole bunch of stuff off the doggone shelf. And she's down on the floor. Pick it the fuck up.
And was so loud. I mean, she got the attention of the whole store.
Everybody.
Anybody who was on the grocery side of that store
was like, what's going on?
What the hell's going on?
But then you got this little 5'4" the max.
Right.
She may be an old little Spanish lady. She was pissed.
Oh my God.
She was pushing that basket so hard to get to that aisle. I was like, girl, she cussing at the kids. I was giving her heads up. She cussing the kids out.
Right.
She gets into it with the woman. Telling her, you don't need to be doing this. Next thing I know, I hear the young girl talking about, mind your fucking business.
She sure did.
I was like, well, damn.
Well, damn.
She said, don't worry, I have called the police. I said, already I'm called the police.
It was just a ridiculous situation because I've seen kids out of control in public. And like I said, I blame the parents for that. Not putting their foot down early on, letting them know.
She lost control of them kids a long
time ago.
But she had no control of herself.
No, because she was
angry.
yelling. Like I said, now you display that behavior in public.
Girl,
ain't
what
no
you
telling
doing?
what you doing behind closed doors with them kids. So
She beating the shit out of them.
Yeah, she really is.
Girl, they getting beat with tacos, burritos. They getting beat with sugar cane. Whatever
that's
she
messed up, but
she beating the hell out of them. I guarantee you that.
That was a sad situation.
And it ain't helping.
Girl. So other than ratchet motherhood, what else is going on?
Girl, word on the street.
What is it?
Let's get way past ratchet.
Yes.
Because we've got to talk about Oprah.
Oh, yeah.
Oprah Winfrey. So Oprah Winfrey accepted her Golden Globe Award speech for 2018.
Right.
Left everybody in awe.
Yeah, speechless.
Everybody left that place talking about Oprah. Oprah for 2020.
Yeah,
Oprah
girl.
for 2020.
Here's a part of that speech that was so inspirational.
To name. I'd like to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press Association because we all know that the press is under siege these days, but we also know that it is the insatiable dedication to uncovering the absolute truth that keeps us from turning a blind eye to corruption and to injustice, to tyrants and victims and secrets and lies. I want to say that I value the press more than ever before as we try to navigate these complicated times, which brings me to this. What I know for sure is that speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we all have. And I'm especially proud and inspired by all the women who have felt strong enough and empowered enough to speak up and share their personal stories. Each of us in this room are celebrated because of the stories that we tell.
Now, I like Oprah. I really do.
I like Oprah.
But we're talking about electing people who can actually make a change and do good policies for the American people. And just because you're a celebrity, does not mean that you're qualified to have a position.
No. Now, if you're Elizabeth Warren,
right,
Michelle Obama, I fuck for you.
I fucks with you.
But I guarantee you, Oprah do a better job.
Oh, hell
but
yeah.
And that's something else I wanted, because I had shared a video to you and Daddy about this young brother going off about how Oprah's for the white people, and she only hopes, only acknowledges when white people acknowledge. Now look, after watching it and then listening to my father, I had to go back and realize, okay, you know what, Daddy's right. I said, because he's not thinking in the time frame
that we're talking about. There weren't too many black heroes on TV.
You didn't see nobody at all.
Okay, so Sidney Poitier, was a hero, and because that's the only. We didn't have no BET back in the day. No TV One.
No, we didn't have nothing.
We didn't have none of that.
So when you saw a black person on TV, it was like, oh my God.
Right. I think black people sometimes we need to be a little bit more selective on our battles.
This is true.
We really do, because sometimes we detect things so hard you are missing the general point of what's being said.
This is true.
So
we like to go to attack, but on attack mode.
Yeah. Sterling K. Brown has won a Golden Globe Award. Out of the 75 years this whole ceremony has been taking place, he's the first black man to win Best Actor in a drama TV series, which is This Is Us on NBC.
He does deserve it. That is a good show.
No, first of all, that brother could act. When he was playing,
that's why he got it.
And OJ,
that's why at 75 years, and white folks had to just get over it and just go and say, this Negro deserves this.
He's got to get it. He's motivated me. It could be also because like I said, he played back in the OJ. He was on the
he was good
prosecuting team against OJ. It's like, this Negro was down. Just trying to tell you, there could be a little thing in the background. Girl, Genuine's in the news.
Girl,
we were just talking about picking battles. Please, let's pick our battles.
This is another one that's got to be picked.
Singer Genuine is on the reality series Big Brother in the UK. He's on there with roommates, and it also includes a transgender person. And this transgender person,
man.
I don't know if it was just them, because like I said, I don't watch the show. I just watched the clip they were talking about. And all these people on there, they look like they were transgender except Genuine. I'm just telling you my opinion.
What's he doing on there?
So, no, they were talking, it's a reality show.
Okay.
So they're talking about sexuality, acceptance, and everything else. And Genuine was just like, look, I like women. Yeah. I keeps it real with women.
And women I'm not like you.
Right. So if you were a man previously, still have male parts, that's not me.
Shoot, regardless, I don't care if you cut the sausage off.
Right.
It ain't no real coochie.
So now social media goes into this big frenzy over him talking about, not even talking about,
but one of the transgender tried to kiss him.
Yeah, he leaned in and tried to kiss him, and he backed off like, oh, hey.
Yeah, did I just tell you that I like coochie?
Y'all, ladies, coochie. Remember back in the day when you first started getting the male attention and you actually had someone try to kiss you, try to pinch your butt.
Let me tell you
what
something,
did you do?
Yeah, and I backed the hell up. I was like, dude, I don't know you.
Why are we getting on Genuine for rejecting something he don't want?
But then too, let's also think about a good point. If Genuine had did that to a woman, it would have been considered sexual assault.
Right.
So why is it flipped now?
Genuine should be screaming rape right now.
He really should. Go file the papers. File the papers on Big Brother for allowing that to happen.
Now, you haven't heard too much on Usher, but recently the accuser...
Yeah, Lauren
Him is one of the women that accused him of allegedly giving him herpes, or her herpes, rather. And she's suing now the insurance companies for leaking her medical information.
I think she's just trying to go after somebody else, too.
Let me tell you something. She got every right for this.
She got her receipts.
First of all, her medical records were leaked to blogs, and nobody else could have access to that but her insurance company.
So they yeast infection in 1980.
So they took like a little photo of her records and sent it to these blogs, and now that's how her medical information got out public. So
I'll
now
be filing charges too. I'll be wanting to know who did it.
Oh no, she about to get paid now because
I'm sure
you're talking about United Healthcare, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana, and Golden Rule Insurance Company.
So she finally got a lawsuit she could win, because I heard, the only reason she had to drop the lawsuit on Usher, he had a recording of her, for which messed it all up.
Right, she was talking to her publicist.
That's all right. She could have paid somebody over there. She knew somebody. Girl, take a picture of my fucking records.
Looking forward to the new David Letterman coming to Netflix.
Yes,
we are
Lincoln.
talking his new show.
Girl looking like President Naked.
My next guest needs no introduction, where he's going to be interviewing people he actually admires. That includes President Barack Obama, Jay-Z, George Clooney, Tina Fey.
I like them all.
Howard Stern.
Okay.
Many more celebrities on that, but I like David Letterman.
I remember he had one with Howard Stern years ago when he had first Howard Stern's
on NBC when they first got him on the network.
And he talked about NBC like a shit, and it was like, I'm fine.
I'm perfectly happy.
He wouldn't say nothing.
I'm a chuckle, but I'm not saying shit.
But I admire him. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I really can't wait to see the one with Obama and Jay-Z. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's gonna be hilarious. I cannot wait.
I guess that you know Jay-Z's witty.
Don't get into your fantasies.
Okay, stop it, kitty. Stop it, kitty.
Anyway, Taraji Henson, Proud Mary, already making this way in theaters. But the word is she's working on a new project. Check out what she had to say.
You have your own production company.
Yes.
Are there some stories that you're looking to produce, or films that you're looking to get made that you can share with us?
I can share Emmett Till now, right? Sure. I am producing Emmett Till, the Emmett Till story, and I'm starring as Mamie Till.
Wow.
John Singleton is going to direct it. We don't have a start date yet, but it's definitely, the deal has been done.
Awesome.
But that's one that I've been passionate about that since Trayvon Martin was murdered.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm so glad that our black entertainers are bringing our stories to the theater, because like I said, a lot of people, like you said, our age and beyond
don't know about Emmett Till.
Don't know about Emmett Till.
How you don't know about Emmett Till?
Emmett Till was one of the biggest stories in the civil rights movement,
and it didn't happen that long ago.
No, it didn't. And you can Google, so you could just see his autopsy, or not even his autopsy, his viewing at his funeral.
His viewing at his funeral, because it's funny how we just watched Dave Chappelle, and he spoke about Emmett Till.
He sure did,
and he talked about what a gangster Emmett Till's mama was.
Exactly.
To say, I'm not gonna have a closed casket. I want them to see what they did to my baby.
Exactly.
So I think they picked the perfect person.
Yes, Taraji gonna get him.
Taraji gonna give him that.
She's
a mix of elegant and cookie.
Yeah, she really is, because she's gonna play the mother, and she's a very diverse actress. She can go from comedy to dramatic. Yeah. The recent movie that she had, Hidden Figures, was excellent.
Girl, that was awesome.
Benjamin Button, she was excellent.
I was like
I said, even though it was a ratchet movie, I still like her in Baby Boy, even though the Tyrese taints the movie from now on.
I can't watch it no more. But you know what? Even as I got older, because see, when I was in my 20s, I was able to watch it.
Right.
But I have a low tolerance now for niggadism,
right,
and straight hood shit. So now, that's even with ATL. I can't watch that movie no more.
Oh, come on now.
With new.
Oh, anyhow, but let's talk about celebrities. Michelle Williams, who's an actress, as well as Mark Wahlberg, and they had to do some new scenes because Kevin Spacey was in this movie that's called All the Money in the World, that's coming out soon. So now, since the scandals come out, they're cutting all his scenes out, and they have to reshoot certain scenes.
Yeah.
So when you have to reshoot, you get rechecked. Okay, so why is it Mark Wahlberg walked away with 1.5?
Calvin draws back in the day.
Calvin draws back in the day. The Calvin Klein draws. But Michelle Williams only got like $1,000. That is,
and like you said, she's not no
She ain't no Rudy Poot actress.
No, she's been there.
She's been in plenty of stuff. So I'm hoping they get to the bottom of that. Now that's been exposed. No, she didn't quit. But like I said,
I'm gonna get my mom.
Oh, I know.
Y'all gonna put a couple more zeros behind
exactly.
these, okay?
Where's my direct deposit about now?
I know that's why I don't blame her.
And Floyd Mayweather, my God. I'm not a big Mayweather fan.
This is another thing where I can't get surprised.
Right. You really can't.
What do you expect from him?
So we're having an interview on the red carpet, and a reporter asked him the following.
And we're asking a lot of men, in light of the Me Too movement, how men can grow in 2018.
The who?
The Me Too movement, women speaking out about sexual assault.
Oh,
how can men
when you say Me Too, my thing is this: when somebody be like, "Oh, I got a Rolls Royce," I'll be like, "Me too." When somebody say they got a private jet, I say, "I got two, but me too."
Very different Me Too.
Well, I didn't know. My Me Too movement from the beginning was whenever somebody said they got, I'd be like, "Me too." Somebody say they got $1 billion, I said, "I made $1 billion, me too."
So the Me Too movement to him, even after she explained it to him.
I was just about to say that. She explained what it was all about.
What it was about.
He said, So he decided to remain being ignorant. And being a typical him, it's all about him, about, I got that too. He likes to floss.
Oh, God.
Flex, floss. But you got to remember, he don't read too well. So he may not know what the hell Me Too was.
Okay, anyhow, O.J. Simpson back in the news, and you think after he gets out of jail, he'd sit his ass down, but no.
No, he can't.
He's filed a lawsuit against a casino, the Cosmopolitan, for banning him from their establishment.
Well, see, if I want you over here, I don't want you here.
Well, apparently, he was being very erratic. There was white women in casinos.
I was going to say, if you got a bunch of blind women like Nicole, they got to get him the hell out. You cannot be here.
Had to do lockdown on that one.
Why hasn't he just went and got his visa and left?
You know what?
I don't understand this. If I was OJ,
yeah,
I guess he's too damn broke right now.
Right.
That's why he's doing his lawsuit.
Right, exactly. But hey, he's asking for $100 million for being banned from an establishment.
Nigga, bye.
Okay.
I'll give you $1 to go away. Are you insane? That let me know he been hit upside the head too many times.
Oh my God. Let's go to a break. Don't go anywhere. It's the Gossip Heifer Show.
at?
You are listening to these gossiping heifers.
Hey, you're listening to my mom, my aunt, for Gossiping Heifers.
Yeah, I just can't stand a lot of silly shit.
To be a moron. Yeah, to be moronical. Exactly. To be a moron. An imbecile. Yeah, like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
That's just dumb.
We are back. It is time for Dumbest. Oh, Lord. Your favorite. Yeah, I think it's your favorite too. You just keep putting it off on me as
I
one.
just hear dumbest. I think of you. I'm sorry.
No, you just have a mirror in front of you. But anyhow,
oh my gosh,
the headlines you don't actually hear in your average newscast. So let's start off with a 19-year-old woman who has filed a lawsuit against the city of Sacramento, alleging that a paramedic groped her while she was unresponsive and in the ambulance.
Well, bitch, you passed out. How do you know? I'm serious. I mean, what is unresponsive? Is she just can't respond but up? Or she knocked the hell out cold?
Oh my God.
Girl, go ahead. This don't make sense to me already.
But they're saying that this paramedic intern, whose name is Gerard David Evans, you know that's you know.
Oh yeah, he a nigga.
That's a brother right there. Okay, said that her
like
breasts were
molasses.
exposed while she was strapped on the gurney, and that when they were exposed, that he said those are some big ass nipples.
Oh, she got some elephantitis nipples. These are some normal nipples.
Oh my God.
These nipples look like old pacifiers from the 70s.
So the woman told detectives that she was restrained with her eyes closed but could hear the paramedics. She also said that she felt a hand pull her breast out of her shirt.
I thought the titty was already out.
But she said that she was groped.
Oh.
He got on her shirt. Popped her titty out, big nipples.
You know what? That bitch just have it. She was probably hallucinating.
Yes,
I'm serious. Because all white girls got these dreams. I bet she was a white girl. I'm just assuming.
A mandinka.
Yeah, that mandinka comes and takes advantage of me. Like what's that old white movie they put out years ago?
Mandingo.
No, not no goddamn Mandingo. Birth of a Nation.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all have got to go look Birth of a Nation up. But there's a white man with blackface on raping white bitches and pulling their titties out.
Oh, God. Anyhow. Now, I know everybody by now has seen the H&M ad of a young black model male wearing a green hoodie that says monkey pretty much all across the shirt.
The coolest one in the jungle.
The coolest monkey in the jungle. Now, of course, this took place out of Switzerland, and H&M is known for their good quality clothes
and low prices. But I'm still asking why black folks shop.
Right.
You know what? I really wasn't mad. I just shook my damn head when I saw it.
I know that we have different boundaries when it comes to Switzerland and America.
Ain't no show. Look, this is
world. It's a different. But I know. But I'm telling you, if you live on another part of the world, really, and sit up there and don't have exposure to this type of racist, arrogance.
They do.
Oh, I'm sure they have a splash of it, but I don't think it's as much as we experience here.
White and black people across the world, worldwide. Okay. No, you don't call black people monkey.
Hey.
Okay. So let me trust me. If you read the news feed and the people that are posting, they are from the UK. They are from Africa. You don't do this.
Right.
But why are you surprised about white people and designing clothes? When it comes to clothes designing, making fun of black people or either blatantly coming out like Tommy Hilfiger for coincidence. He said, "I don't like niggas in my clothes."
No, he sure did. Yeah.
Timberland boots. Why? This was not meant for you niggas. Yeah. So why are y'all so surprised?
No, not really. But hey, they apologized and retracted the statement and lost many endorsements behind it.
I bet they did.
Sean Spicer's back. Did a little interview, and he has real convenient memory loss in his comments when they spoke about Oprah becoming a possible presidential candidate. Check out what he had to say.
Far more damaging to Donald Trump's chances of re-election is the breaking news from the Golden Globes tonight that Oprah Winfrey might run for president.
Look, I think Oprah's an icon in this country and frankly throughout the world. And she's got a huge following that's really not political. And she clearly, as you point out, speaks very powerfully to women at this point in our political discourse and in our society. So there's no question in my mind she would be extremely formidable. That being said, she doesn't have the political infrastructure. And we've seen this before in our history where people who have tried to pop in that are not in politics and have had a difficult time adjusting. Clearly, Donald Trump.
Hold on. Sean, the current president of the United States had no political experience. Sean, you were his press secretary.
Piers.
Have you forgotten Donald Trump?
No, hold on. Piers, let me finish the sentence.
Sean,
I said that
your
withstanding.
guy had no experience.
That withstanding.
He was a TV star.
Hold on. Piers, hold on. that
You're single-handedly
clearly
raging me away from my gastroenteritis. You're curing it.
You've brought back the Piers
No,
model we know and
let me finish.
Recognize.
Let me finish the sentence. I was saying, notwithstanding, President Donald Trump proves that there is an appetite for outsiders and that you don't necessarily have to have that. The question is, was that an anomaly or is that the new norm? And that's all I'm getting at. I 100% know who I used to work with.
Now I'm like, first of all,
Like, ain't you talking about Trump?
You talking about, he's on the Piers Morgan show. Piers has never bit his tongue about anything. And the fact of he couldn't even stop him quick enough. Like, you're talking about the man you used to work for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No background in politics. All thing he knows is how to be a slimy businessman and launder money.
Exactly.
That's what we got in the White House in a racist. Don't forget that part.
Exactly. So, other than Sean Spicer having convenient memory loss, a Brooklyn woman is suing the New York Police Department for arresting and prosecuted after refusing to show police officers her breasts during a traffic stop.
Girl,
what is it with
I read
titties
about
this
that.
week?
Girl, titties. Everybody like
titties
titties.
is popular this week.
That girl got big ass nipples and titties. Must have been an ugly cop.
Well, she filed a $2 million lawsuit against the city and the officer that's responsible. She said, he kept looking down at my chest. He asked me, do you have anything underneath your shirt? And I said, no.
Nigga titties.
I felt embarrassed. He leaned in further and asked, do you want to show me something? Yeah, this middle finger, nigga. That's what I want to show you,
that would have
okay?
been transvestite. And it would have flashed out some
You
balls.
wish it was
on.
Caitlyn Jenner.
You want to see something? Bam! There you go. Look at all this sausage.
So we're going to see how that goes. But, she, of course, was arrested. And she thinks it's in condition because I did not show myself to him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could be a part. Because, men abuse. I don't care what line of work they in.
Oh, yeah. Abuse their power.
You're going to find one that's abusing their power for
and
their
I'm like,
sexual...
dude, you really won't lock me up because you want to see my titties.
Uh-huh.
I hope she had a dash cam. But I was like, those dash cams are excellent to have. You can record everything automatically.
Right. Exactly. It's
Audio,
a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Have you ever heard that, we like vodka. Okay.
Yes, we do.
But I've never heard of $1.3 million worth of vodka or a bottle of vodka.
Well, am I going to be drunk all year?
That better last more than a year.
No, let me tell you something. I better be tipsy all fucking year. A year and a half.
There's some thieves that made off with this $1.3 million bottle of vodka after robbing... $1.3 million.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to need to be drunk for 5 years.
Okay, yeah. So this was a bar out in Denmark, and they actually recovered the bottle, but the bottle was empty.
Hell yeah. Niggas drunk all that $3 million. Shit, it's some good liquor.
Oh my God. So, this is in reference to Danish police. They're saying the vodka bottle was located by a citizen. Danish.
Yes, I know they're white. That's how I was making sure. The white boys say, I'm getting this fucking vodka.
It was located by a citizen in a construction site in a suburb about 6 miles from the bar.
Yeah, see, it was somebody probably in the suburb. They probably couldn't afford it.
But
It was
I'm
some white
just trying
folks.
to see, was the bottle special? I mean, because...
Yeah, for $3 I guess they had to get rid of the evidence after they drunk it. But I'm like, shit, you keep one of them bottles.
It was a huge, massive bottle. It's yeah. So I don't know how heavy it was. I would assume with liquid.
Girls, a bunch of teenage white boys that took that shit.
They took care of it, didn't they?
Yes. They got together. Let's go get fucked up, man. Let's go steal this vodka and get high.
But they got it on video surveillance, so I don't know how much longer they're going to be enjoying that buzz before they get caught up.
Yeah, that buzz was gone after an hour.
$1.3 million worth of vodka. It better have some gold or some,
No, man, it's got like killer lemonade. They got little gold sprinkles in there and shit. I shit it gold.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. Now, we all have insects in our house. Mm-hmm. And, there's a way you can go about actually getting rid of them or killing them.
Yeah, get some Raid or shoe.
I would think that would be the proper thing to do. But in reference to trying to rid a big spider, it's a giant wolf spider that destroyed an apartment building because the guy living there trying to get rid of it had a
blowtorch.
A blowtorch.
He's a pussy. He didn't want to get close to it.
I'm like,
it must have been a big spider.
It looks like, I don't know the size, physically, but just looking at the picture, I'm like, okay, that ain't no ordinary spider.
Bitch, me, I would have ran at the house.
Okay.
But where's Rocket? Bitch, I moved.
But this fool set his apartment on fire trying to get rid of that spider. Why'd you call pest control?
Nigga, this ain't life, okay? You remember that nigga was trying to get that thing, that alien?
Girl.
Calvin. had the blowtorch.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Oh my God, that's so dumb.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Rich jigger, po jigger, house jigger, field jigger, still jigger.
All right, Jigger of the Week. Now, we just spoke about, black people know this across the world.
Yes.
That you don't make fun of black folks and call them monkeys.
Right, exactly.
So, Terry Mango is Jigger of the Week.
Yes.
Allowed her child to sit there. Now, I've never known a photo shoot where, you're not there as a parent because a kid does look young.
Right.
So, you sat there and allowed them to put this shirt on your child so you can get a check. A sellout coon. That is the reason why she is Jigger Coon of the Week.
Because
and got the nerve to be mad at everybody else for being upset.
Well, she did go to social media and say that she didn't understand what the problem was, since I don't have a problem with it.
You a coon, so she's like a big female Ben Carson. We can't trust you.
She said, well, since I don't have a problem with it, this is my child, and I was there during the photo shoot.
She was there,
right? So why should anybody else have a problem with this? And she's like, just get over it. And
I heard she deleted that crap, but somebody had photoshopped.
No, I saw it.
She tried to delete it, but somebody had photoshopped it, whatever you call it,
The thing about it is, you have to recognize that your child is going to be on all this advertising. This is a global company, so it's not like it's a mom and pop shop that just a few people gonna see it. So worldwide, you already know when you saw the final, and I know you had to see the final product.
Yeah,
you had to see the final photos.
She did.
So come on now.
She was, look, coon check. It was a coon check. You gonna try to push shit up on social media, then try to take it down quick. You know people always screenshot these doggone comments, posts. So, I mean, you a terrible person. You a terrible mom. And I also heard Diddy
he offered a modeling contract, so work for a good reputable, H&M was a good company, but now they done jacked up their reputation in the community.
Yeah.
So, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Move on to the next one.
That's right.
Just like we're gonna do. We're gonna be right back with our special guest, Miss Cat of Black Ink Chicago.
The gossip is happening.
We don't gossip, we just pass along news.
Put 'em up, put 'em up.
The gossip is happening.
Hey, my loves, this is your girl Monique, and whenever you're in H-Town, you gotta listen to my sisters, the Gossiping Heifers. Don't y'all love that title? The Gossiping Heifers. Say it like you love it.
Check this out.
This is a.
You're listening to exclusive
interview with Gossiping Heifers. The Gossiping Heifers are back. We have a very special lady in the house. Ow. Yes, we are talking from Black Ink Chicago, Miss Cat. What's going on, Cat?
Oh, nothing much. Hey, guys.
Thanks for being on the show with us. We are major followers of the show. We love the whole Black Ink series, but you, of course, are a part of the Chicago Ink series. And I first want to get into your personal passion about becoming a tattoo artist. What made you become a tattoo artist?
Well, I've always been into art, and I've always drawn and things like that. And then, when you get about 16, 17, that's when my kids in high school start getting an interest in tattoos. And everyone would have me sketch up their, tattoo ideas for them. And then, I got my first tattoo when I was 17. So from there, I was like, I'm going to try this. And I just tried it. I started practicing on my friends, and it just felt right. It just took a life of its own. I started tattooing in college, in my dorm room, and I became the big tattoo girl on campus. And then, it didn't take me long to know that that's what I wanted to do as a career.
And it doesn't just, end at tattooing. You also do paintings, and you've also hosted your own art show. So I got to know what that experience was like.
Yeah, well, I've had art shows. I started painting, right around the time that I left school to become a tattoo artist. And I just wanted to, just get my creative juices flowing. So, everyone knows that I'm a tattoo artist, but I wanted to show the world that I could paint too. So I started having art shows in Chicago, and I just hosted my biggest art show in LA. It was right at the Hollywood and Highland Complex, and so many people came out. The show was called Model Type, and it's basically merging high fashion and body art, showing that women could be tattooed and still be beautiful. So the paintings had tattoos on them. It was gorgeous women with some sort of tattoo. And I sold 3 of my biggest paintings following the show. So it was definitely an amazing experience.
Yeah, I've seen some of your artwork on your Instagram. I mean, amazing work.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, last we saw you on TV, you were going to move back to Chicago. Now, is that still on the agenda?
Yeah, no, no. They showed like a little rough patch, and made it seem like I was just giving up on LA, but I more so just wanted to be around my friends and family for a little while. I never moved out of LA. I just went home, to be around family. So, I got past that, and I'm definitely still in LA 100%.
And, we saw you, of course, on the reality series Black Ink Chicago. What was, or how did that opportunity actually come about for you to be on reality TV?
It's amazing. They found us, like, the New York series came out in like 2013, and they had been looking to do a spinoff for a while. So I think they had went and interviewed some other shops and were, putting an ensemble cast together. And they discovered our shop via social media and reached out to all of us. And we did Skype interviews and an interview together. And they were like, this is reality TV gold, because our chemistry was just so organic. They didn't have to do any casting calls. They just found this group of people who, are around each other every day and, have real relationships with each other. So that's how that came about.
Now, I know everybody talks about how reality TV can be good or bad for you. What is your walk-away experience?
It's absolutely a blessing. It's a good thing. I think the people that have terrible experiences with it, are in it for the wrong reason. Like, it's not, I didn't sign up on a dating show or a love show. Like, I signed up for a show that's based off of my career, which is tattooing. So it's like, if all I got to do is live my real life, on TV, but I get to showcase what I've worked so hard for and showcase my talents, then it's all worth it. Like, yeah, there's going to be drama. That's what I love about, my experience is like, I'm a regular girl from Chicago. So many women can relate. So it's like, I don't mind putting my stuff out there because I know that other girls can relate,
Yeah.
So it's like, it's all worth it. It's definitely a positive experience for me. I know I've been through some drama and, done some crazy things, but it's, who hasn't? So.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so, the only thing, like I said, people do this stuff in everyday life is just, you just happen to have a camera on you versus everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, you was talking about drama. You've had some interesting things take place on the set. I want to know, what was your most spectacular or just experience that stood out to you?
The biggest thing that stood out to me, which it was during first season, and it wasn't even like a big deal to me when it was happening, because I was just like, okay, but was when I tattooed my leg. I don't know, I was just doing my thing, and that is definitely become like my staple. Like, when people meet me, they're like, yeah, girl, you did that tattoo on your leg upside down, like, so that definitely solidified my career, and that, I would say is that's what people bring up the most when they meet me. So I think that stands out the most. One of the things that stands out the most.
Yeah, because you just don't find too many tattoo artists that can, do their own art on themselves.
And upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you showed off some skill in that one. Now, we got to talk about the aftermath of the friendship you had with Ryan. Where do you guys stand out at today?
Ryan and I have no relationship. We're not friends. We haven't spoken. You guys got to watch that crumble right on TV, and it's left there. So
yeah.
But yeah, I have no desire to have a relationship with him.
Now, I mean, if you could go back and switch things up, would you do anything differently?
Absolutely not. I would not. I was watching the Golden Globes, and Oprah gave the most amazing speak. And one of the things that she said that stood out to me, she said, what I know for sure is that speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we have. And that's where I stand on this reality TV. Like, I signed up for it. I'm going to be transparent, and you can't hide from the truth. So I wouldn't have done anything different. It was going to play out that way, or I could have not said anything, and then I would have been a sneaky, shady girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just, you got to just live in your truth and walk in that.
Now, would you ever consider doing reality TV again?
Yeah, I think that as long as it, does not, as long as like I'm not living a fictitious storyline, you know, a lot of times TV can turn into that once they run out of genuine content. But as long as they're following what I got going on and telling my real story, I think it's a fun experience. I think it might be harder, like, you know, if I get a little older, once I have kids, and you know what I mean, because then you have people to protect. But as far as, you know, I'm enjoying the experience. I would definitely do it again.
Okay, now what's the next move for you, Kat? Because we know you got some stuff going on.
Yeah, I try to take each project one at a time. I had my art show that was successful. Now I'm really focused on opening up my own shop. So I'm looking at spaces, just trying to find the perfect location for my own tattoo shop in LA. So that's what's next for me.
I'm about to say, you know, that'd be nice for a nice little art boutique and a tattoo shop. Yeah, that'd be a nice little.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly where I'm trying to go with that. Actually, I'm looking for like a boutique type of space, you know.
No, I just had that visual. For some reason, I see her, you know, her tattoo shop on one end, on her artwork on the other end, so you can get 2 pieces of art that day.
What an awesome thinker.
Yep, absolutely.
So where can people find you at on social media?
All my social media handles are the same. It's Kat Tat Girl. That's KATTATGIRL. And my website is cattatgirl.com.
Kat, we really appreciate you talking to us. We want to make sure that when you come in H-Town, you got to hit us up.
Yes, Lord, for tattoos.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely will. Thank you guys so much for having me.
No problem.
No problem, Kat. Thanks so much for talking with us.
All right, you guys have a good one.
You too.
Where the party at?
You are listening to these gossiping heifers.
Party over here. The gossiping heifers.
Time for a little reality television and our recaps. You know what? That's why I hate to use little terms, because you always take it to the next level.
Well, I'm looking at your mouth, and that's what it's for.
You know what?
That's what it's made for.
You know, we just got to talk about Usher. I don't need that scenario.
Oh, you don't want
I don't want to have that whatsoever.
You don't want to have no Shrek Twinkies.
Sit up. Let's talk about Little Women of Atlanta.
Oh,
now,
Lord.
This is one of my favorite Little People series, and because it's ultra petty, and the
Girl,
queen,
they got more drama than regular size people.
the queen of petty is Miss Juicy. Now, for those who don't know, Miss Juicy is a personality on the Ricky Smiley Show. She's very successful. She has several different business ventures. But the thing I don't like about Miss Juicy,
She petty.
she is rude and petty.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know how she has so much going on and have this time to be this petty and bitter.
To give this type of energy to bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're a very successful woman. Why do you have time to worry about what's doing? So this is my problem. On this episode, there's a lady on there named Tanya. Tanya got pregnant and just recently had her baby. And she was a little standoffish on letting the girls see the baby right off. Because
she only let 2 of her close homies come over. So they were bitter off top about that.
Right.
Why can't I come see the baby?
So it's Tanya's first night out, and the dinner doesn't go too well. So let's take a listen to what goes on.
Isn't she precious? What does she look like, Tia? Tahiri looks like Vaughn, Nico, and Tanya.
No, that means that she looks like Tanya, and Tanya, because all of my kids look like me.
Well, they got some similarities of their daddy.
Similarities of
so
their
then that
mother.
means
They
Tahiri
don't
is
have
mixed
the
with
same
all
dad.
3. I knew it, yes.
Oh my God. This is exactly why I didn't want like everybody around her, all the cattiness and smart comments and stuff like that. I didn't want to happen.
You can't sit up here and tell me that little Tahiri wasn't
She look like
sprinkled.
Jade.
She was pregnant. Nico got on her nerves. She kicked Nico out, and the very next day, Vaughn was there. So you can't tell me that the baby was not sprinkled.
I can't even believe that Juicy's implying that Tahiri could have 2 fathers. That just doesn't even make any sense. I've had enough. I can't take any more. And this is why no one has seen her yet. I'm gonna
I can't believe you.
Y'all enjoy y'all meal. I'm good. Yeah.
Why? Hold on, no, don't leave. Wait, don't leave.
Now, I don't like to call people out on, but Miss Juicy got to be called out.
She does.
You are talking about a woman who just had a baby, regardless whether she was with 1, 2, 3 different lovers. It is none of your
damn business. No, it's not.
It really isn't.
And isn't she the same one posted? She got several.
Right.
So I mean, girl, you just too old to get knocked up.
Right.
But somebody be asking which 5 of daddies may be. But that was beyond rude.
Yeah.
The moment she sat down, Juicy came at her.
She just started going in.
You already trying to get away from your baby. Bitch, you been begging her to come out.
All right. I'm like, okay, so I'm out. So what the fuck you want now?
Yeah, first you try to make her sound like a bad mom.
Right.
Then you turn around and try to call her a hoe.
Right. Now, you know what? When her and Minnie was going at it, I thought that should have been more one-on-one. But it seemed like, Juicy likes a platform.
Oh, yes.
To call you out on.
Yes.
And then, once I get, every once in a while she'll sidebar you, but the majority of the time it's in a group setting.
Yeah.
Don't be setting me up like that.
Let me ride your back to make me look good. That's why them goddamn wings got tossed on the goddamn head. She should have threw some Florida ranch dressing on her.
Man, my God. But hopefully she will eventually grow up. That behavior is just too damn ridiculous.
Juicy look like she about 50. I don't know if there's any more growing to go.
This is true. Yeah, you hit a certain point. It's just
OV.
It is what it is. Also loving hip hop.
Girl.
Very interesting season in New York. We're talking about Rich Dollars.
Girl, Rich Dollars, let me tell you something. Rich Dollars, you went below than whale shit. And I'm not just talking about your action.
Yeah.
But the chick you picked.
Right.
She is lower than whale shit. She is the queen of whores.
Yes, she's the queen of whores.
She's the queen of I've never, out of all the Love and Hip Hop seasons I've watched, I've never seen a bigger hoe
than this one.
Than Annalisa, whatever her name is.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. What happens is Rich Dollars meets her through a mutual friend who's managing her, and they start kicking it. She's married, and she's like, okay, look, if I sit up here, I'm going through a divorce situation, and if I do this,
separated.
My husband, if he just says, hey, let's do this, you gonna have my back. And he's like, yeah, I got you. I'm
You
good.
gonna claim me? Yeah.
Right. So we're at a party where Rich Dollars is overlooking the event, and her husband shows up.
Baby, he was about to rub that booty too.
Check out what happens.
This is Ruben. Ruben is my husband.
That's dope that you came out and supported her, even though, that y'all separated and divorced and everything.
How do you know that I'm getting about to get divorced?
We've spoken about it. The conversation has come up multiple times.
I don't think this is the right place to
What do you mean
discuss
the
this.
multiple times?
More
Are
than
you
once.
working with her or you are something else?
I'm working with her.
Are you having an affair with this guy? Or he's working over here?
Oh my God! Listen,
Can you look at me when you're talking to me?
I can't really look at you.
Why?
We've been dating.
You've been dating. Did you find out exactly how many kids does she have or the family?
Told me she has 2 kids.
Did she tell you that she still live with me? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right?
Nobody thinks it's right. It's just.
Now, the one thing I love in the scene, because the scene was very intense, Jonathan was funny as fuck.
Girl, Jonathan in the background, he was like doing everything. I'm like, nigga, you calling in the airplane or what? All he needed was those little lights and little
Jonathan is funny as fuck. He's very animated, not verbally, but physically.
Yes.
And his
yes.
facial expressions was killing me.
Girl.
He was like, oh my God, oh my
Oh
God.
my God, it's going down. It's about to go down.
Yes.
Now, what killed me, Rich Dollars went for all of the okie doke. Because like they said, she's like a female Peter.
Right.
She
like Peter Guns.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's a female Peter Guns. She lied. But hey, let me say something. Whenever you're dealing with a person that's supposed to be married, if I don't see divorce papers, I can holler at you.
But that was funny. The Rich Dollars look, and the thing about it, I was actually surprised Rich Dollars didn't look like he was going to back down. But then again, he's been told something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was told by her.
Well, Rich Dollars can't look like no punk bitch either. You're not finna, but that had a big old cube, and I had a mafia flash. I like, Rich Dollars, don't, you got diabetes, don't do it.
Oh my God, you stupid as hell.
I was concerned.
I was concerned as well, but that shit was hilarious. So that's a very interesting season on Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew.
Girl.
Now, even though we just got through talking to our girl Kat.
Yeah.
Talk about Black Ink in Chicago, not Chicago. New York City. Now, first off, y'all remember last week we talked about Donna getting evicted, and she was on that segment Help Me Howard by her former roommate.
Girl, that bitch can't get an apartment now.
This shit is funny as fuck. I'm sorry. This is why you need to do the right thing. because now she's looking for a crib, and the building manager comes in. Check out what he had to announce to her.
Yes.
Paying $2,000 to live anywhere outside of New York City is crazy. Like, in Cleveland, I can have a whole 4-bedroom house for that amount of money. But living here a few years, I know that is a bargain. And having a washer and dryer is some next level. This apartment is perfect.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm the building manager. What's up?
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We love this apartment.
It's a great apartment, right?
It's so cute.
Okay, I recognize you from the news. I don't think we're going to be able to accommodate you in this apartment, unfortunately.
What the am I in the Twilight Zone? Does everybody in their mama watch Help Me Howard and believe those lies? How am I ever going to get an apartment if everybody thinks I'm a bad tenant?
I definitely do be checking with my legal team as to the legality of that discrimination right there.
Let's get the out of here.
Not you. No. He's like, I recognize you from TV.
Your ass ain't coming up in here.
You know what? He must have got a glimpse of her coming through.
But that's a very popular news segment in New York.
Yes.
Because you know when I asked your boy.
Yeah, Brooklyn knew about it.
He knew about it. He started smirking.
Nigga started laughing.
Okay.
With his stupid ass.
So, anybody knows these local news segments, they always have like a person with the cape on. You can call me if you got a problem. And everybody tunes in because they would like, people like seeing problems get resolved.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. That's a problem that actually, that's a good thing that was on the news. It will save so many apartment owners.
But what bothered me was the junior high shit Donna came up with to do. And not only did she come up to do with it, them niggas did it with her.
She go and asked the whole crew, hey, I got eggs, I got toilet paper.
Well, no, she told everybody to wear black.
Right.
So everybody's sitting there waiting on her. She shows up with paper, eggs, posters about, and she even had a picture of this woman in her little negligee.
Yes.
So she's looking for another lawsuit.
Oh my God. I'm
just like, Donna, look, take that energy and save that tooth in the front that's missing. That's what you need to be doing. And wear a doggone belly train or something.
Oh my God.
If you're going to keep wearing crop shirts, that's all I'm saying.
I know you have mentioned that before.
Girl, I'm just saying, put your energy where it's positive.
Yeah, where it's going to benefit you.
Exactly.
You and only
and
you.
I say something, bust that gut and put a tooth in, she good.
And lastly, I'm not going to get into too much detail, but we checked out a little semi-binge watch on Married at First Sight, which is a Lifetime special. And I wish a Negro would, okay?
I would never. You can't set me on a blind date.
Now, this series takes place, it's got, all the qualified people putting together these matches, and they agree to get married without knowing each other, seeing each other. They don't meet until the day of the wedding. Okay? So they got several couples on the show. And I was just thinking to myself, this process, you know what? I understand that people want companionship, but why would I gamble this type of commitment to somebody I don't know?
I can just call BK. Why? Call me some bedroom candy. Girl. I'd rather get me one of them goddamn dolls.
Right.
Them robotic dolls.
Yeah, I'll give me a robot before I get on that show.
I'll give me 2 of them. Shit.
I mean, but for some people, it could be a good thing. I just know, me personally, it's just not something I would want to do because I know how my tolerance level is.
It's got to be a check.
Right.
It's got to be a check.
It's got to be a good check.
And you can get divorced in 2 weeks.
Right. And you're going to pay for it, too.
No, I think the show pays for it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you pay for it and I get a check from y'all. It's all gravy.
So, yeah.
But I couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't do it. So, I guess, if you got the time and you want to actually make that type of commitment to somebody you just do not know, even though I would like an introduction, you really don't know people until
6 months later.
No, longer.
And sometimes they're real good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they like Trump,
Yeah.
It's a narcissistic person. Might take a year or 2.
Yeah, to figure out what the hell is going on.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to a quick break. Gossip episode.
Oh, what a juicy piece of gossip.
You old heifer. The gossip is heifer.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
The gossip is heifer.
I really should.
Come on, girl. Ain't gonna hurt you.
You are so nasty.
You so fine too. Tell me what you trying to do. Maybe you can slide through and we can Netflix and chill.
Can't wait. Gospel Heifers back Netflix and chill is up. And actually, every time we talk about a movie that we review, doesn't necessarily going to be on Netflix.
No.
I'm getting tired of you.
It's going to be streamed sometimes.
You know what's going to be streamed?
My Foot in Your Butt?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say to you. But this week's movie we had a chance to check out. And the motivation for actually even giving this movie... Idris Elba's in it.
Chocolate English tea, baby. Do you see my pinky popped up?
Oh, God. That's more than your pinky didn't popped up.
I'm not talking about drinking the tea, nigga. That's a freak.
But The Mountain Between Us is a movie with him and Kate Winslet.
And they could have kept the mountain between me and that movie. Let's start off.
Now, needless to say, we are major Idris Elba's fans, and we did watch it for that sole purpose because not only is he fun to look at, but he's an excellent actor. And he had the accent in this movie, girl.
Yes.
That's what made it even better for me.
Ooh, that strong English.
Chocolate. No, it's British, I think.
Is it British?
It's British, I believe.
British English hair.
Whatever. The accent was the bomb.
Oh, it was the shit.
Only thing, like I said, the movie starts off in the airport, bad weather. He runs into a lady, which is Kate Winslet, and they find a private jet to get to their destination.
They got to go there. They got to get there.
And the destination is not reached because of a crash.
Yeah, well, I will tell you about the crash, but I knew it was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what the hell? Mm-hmm. But y'all, when y'all see it, you know what I'm talking about. But what the beginning of the movie was interesting.
Right.
It's when they got to that love shit. Right. I was like, y'all miss me. Why? The action was good. They
Hollywood.
had the cougars fucking up the dog. I was worried about the dog.
Frostbite, all that shit.
Frostbite, And, these niggas started kissing. That's when I lost interest.
Right, because as you said, interracial couple, especially when the black man's the lead.
Yeah, it doesn't do well.
It does
That's
not
why
do well.
You said you saw the reviews and only got 2 tomatoes. And my reason why I told you was it got 2 tomatoes because it was a black man making out with a white woman.
I think that may be a factor, but I also think Hollywood's got to stop throwing this love angle in every damn movie.
Yeah, like they did Titanic.
Like Titanic would have been an excellent movie. I mean, I liked the movie, but
I didn't.
I liked it because of the action, just like I did with this movie.
Until they got to the end.
Until they got to that love shit. And I was like, okay, y'all missed me with that.
Yes.
I'm not tuning in for
drown
love.
motherfuckers, what's going to happen? I mean, come on. And then what pissed me off, this bitch is on a huge ass door, and she let her new dick drown.
Right.
And freeze.
Can't we take turns?
No, can we both get on this bitch together?
Exactly. You take one half, I'll take it. You have it
shit,
your way, you have it
let me tell you
mine.
something. You curled up together, it would have been body heat.
Exactly, girl. I don't understand it, but I want to say it was a semi-chill for me.
It was a chill. I told you, as soon as they started kissing, I started playing my games.
You know what? I was into the movie until it got to the middle of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it kind of lost me. I was just like, okay, y'all doing too much.
As soon as I knew they was finna fuck, I was one of them people. I don't want to see this crap.
All right, y'all. So that's our verdict for The Mountain Between Us. And now it's time to ask a heifer.
Ask me.
And this week's letter is he's selfish, disrespectful, and irresponsible. So if there's something of a nature that you want us to address, send us an email at gospelheifers@gmail.com. All right, the letter reads.
Tell me.
I have been with my husband for 5 years. We have a 3-year-old daughter together.
Oh, lovely.
We have a really great times together, but we also have super bad times. He is very verbal with me. Most of the time, I cannot view my own opinion or even just say something that's bothering me in fear that a huge fight will happen. Usually, him just yelling, calling me names, threatening a divorce. He spends a lot of money on what I think are stupid things. We live at home with his parents temporarily until we can find a place, but instead of saving, he spends on golf clubs, new cars.
I was a white boy.
I supposedly have no say-so in it because it's his money. So if I tell him, please don't get that car, I want to get a house and move out of here, he says we will. Don't worry about what I'm spending. It's my money. All the bills are paid. He doesn't even help me with daycare, and I still ride an old car and do not want a new car because I want a house. Yes, that's trifling.
Because no man that loves you is gonna let you ride around in an unreliable car and a child.
Also, he says because he's got other bills that he doesn't have money to help me. We have separate accounts because of his spending problems. I really just need advice from someone who doesn't know either of us. He disrespects me all the time in front of our friends. Somehow everything is always my fault, or at least leads to some way of making it my fault. He's selfish, disrespectful, irresponsible. I really don't know what to do. I can't tell him that in fear of divorce or him screaming at me or throwing something. Hell to no. Hell
Girl,
no.
I'm just like, you know what? It's time, first of all, to save your money.
Right.
Stack your dollars, baby. Buy your house.
It's called Plan B.
It's called Plan B. And now this is how I would do it, though, just to be, because I'm a petty bitch.
Right?
I save my money and purchase a house.
Right.
Move.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna be like, oh, no, nigga, no, you not. Here's your divorce papers.
Right. This is what I'm serving you.
This is my
with.
house.
Okay, because you didn't put you ain't got 5 on this.
This man is verbally abusive. That is just as bad as physical abuse.
It is.
And it's also gonna be traumatizing to your 3-year-old daughter.
Right.
That is also gonna grow up thinking this is okay.
Yeah, for men to treat me like this.
Yes, so she will look for the same kind of treatment. And you living at his mama's house, you riding around. I don't know any man that's
they don't allow that, especially when you got my child.
You got a child
with daycare expenses. Do you know how expensive daycare is? You have no idea.
So you can break that on the side of the road. I don't give a damn and pay for this baby by yourself.
Right, but you can have like 3-4 cars in the garage
and golf clubs. Oh God. Bitch, I'll be like Becky with them golf clubs and go beside his head. I'm just saying.
All right.
But save your money.
First recommendation. I really wouldn't want to save it, but that's just me. But if you choose to, counseling definitely on the table. No. He don't want, I'm just saying if she wants to work that out.
Yeah, I understand.
But if you don't, like we said, plan B is a better option.
Go get your house, file for a divorce after you get your house, and he can't come move.
And don't
stay
think,
with your mama.
And I said, I know a lot of people listen, oh, you guys aren't married. You don't know what it's like. Well, let me tell you something. I know what my peace of mind is like. Okay? And I know when I'm being treated like shit, okay?
And he's not giving her any self-worth. A husband is supposed to be your partner, your lover, your best friend.
Exactly.
Your protector. He don't sound like none of this.
None of that qualifies in this case. So I recommend whatever money you got, find you someplace, even if it's just a rent-to-own situation.
Yeah.
Get your stuff started for yourself and your daughter, and that way you don't have to worry about it. And then you'll have peace of mind. It's such a lovely thing to have.
Come home to yourself.
Ooh, honey.
Maybe start banging the garden. Who knows?
Shut the hell up.
Get a discount.
That's going to do it for Ask Alpha. We got to wrap the show up, girl.
Oh, it's that time.
Yeah, but before we go.
Oh, hell.
It's things you gotta know about a booty call.
I know about booty calls.
Well, I know, but you know there's booty call etiquette.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it is booty call
etiquette. I don't
etiquette.
have booty calls like that, but I know when a nigga call me after a certain time. Nigga, I know what you want.
I know what you want, nigga. Don't even
bye.
try it. So, number 1, do you let him sleep over?
Well, if he a booty call, no. It must be a situationship.
It's got to be.
That's when you're in a relationship and you don't know it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, if you're just here to serve a physical purpose with me, I don't see the sense of us spending any additional time together.
I got the sausage. Good night. And good night at your address.
Not home, but get the hell up out
of
here.
That's right. You ain't got to go, but get there.
Do you offer him breakfast? Hell no.
No, I would offer him breakfast. I would let him know McDonald's is around the corner on your way home. That is the polite thing. Give him directions.
They've got hotcakes.
They do.
They do.
And McMuffins, nigga, knock yourself out coffee.
Breakfast to me for a booty friend, that's a wifey girlfriend
Let me tell you
benefit.
Something. That's when you've been in a relationship for a long time. You engaged.
Right.
Okay? You don't get no wifey specials over here.
No, we don't do that. You just get in and get out.
Okay. Pull that black Lexus out and I close the garage.
Maybe you like to sleep in the nude. And are you going to feel comfortable, even though I know you guys have, your little sexual benefits with each other, but are you going to feel comfortable in your own zone? You know how you get at home, you get in your bed.
Wasn't you naked just fucking?
Well, I know that, but you're talking
about...
So
what does it make a difference?
I'm just saying, that's what's in the article, girl.
The article's stupid. I think it's dumb to sleep naked all together. What if somebody break in with the house on fire?
Exactly, that's true.
And you got to get dressed. Girl, that's time I could have been running the hell out to safety.
Are you bringing over something special to drink?
A condom.
I said a drink, fool. So let's just say you guys are gonna hook up, and hey, I'm gonna, stop by the liquor store, get you your, favorite drink. It's always better.
That's a situationship again.
Right.
I ain't buy you, nigga. If you thirsty, get some tap water from your sink. Shit. I'll bring me a quart of water. I ain't got time for this. And I'm the one with the coochie. If I'm coming over there, you best to have the drinks and the squawberries.
You know what? Do you cuddle with your booty friend?
Nah, hell no.
What?
I cuddle with my situationship. That nigga cuddle me all night.
Yeah, but I don't see the sense of actually getting that kind of intimacy if this is the role you're choosing to play in my life.
We don't cuddle, we don't kiss.
No, we don't do none of that.
We just bone. Good night.
Good night. See ya. Holler at you when I need you. Anyhow.
You ain't got to text me when you get home. I'm good.
Is there such a thing as too much kissing?
Again, it's a situationship.
It's a situationship, then yes, but if it's just on a booty friend level. Some people don't like to cross the kissing lips boundaries.
Well, for one, if you my booty friend, I don't know you like that. So I don't know where your mouth been. You could have been doing the same thing you just did to me,
right?
To somebody else. I can't kiss you.
Oh God! So some people get, they're a little iffy about that. If
kissing is very personal for me.
But it is. Yeah. It is. So you just can't kiss, especially your breath got to be
your
right.
breath be stank. Yeah. Ooh, no.
Can't do it.
Teeth rotten.
Yeah. And do you exchange things about your day with each other?
Not really.
I don't think that's necessary.
I don't want to hear about your day.
I don't really. Yeah.
Pull down your pants. Get the fuck out when you're done. I don't want to talk to you like that. I mean, this whole article is making me think about your girl Carrie. You remember when she tried to take her booty friend out to get to know him a little bit better?
Oh yeah, on Sex in the City.
Yes. And she was like, oh hell no.
No, this is all you want from me.
Let's just bone and keep it alone.
Just bone and leave that alone.
Yes.
Do you seduce? I think that should be part of the benefit package.
Hardly.
Well,
I'm gonna dress. Yeah, look. If you're gonna be a freak, whether he's your side piece, your little situation shit, especially situation.
It's situation shit.
I said put the tutu on the clear heels.
Why is it with you and these damn tutus?
I like tutus, nigga.
Oh my God.
And
what?
Colorful wigs.
Anyhow, bring toys in the bedroom, props, games, all kind of stuff that are simple little incentives that you guys can have with each other.
No, that's for my man. You my booty friend, you bringing the props and leaving.
No. Remember, back to Sex in the City, there was Samantha who was very sexual, and she ran to a man who was also very sexual. He had a swing. Now they had no relationship between them.
But they ended up being together.
They didn't end up. No, they didn't. It was just a booty call. Okay. So, but he had this swing.
He's a freak.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So you may want to have that kind of experience just at least one night.
Yeah, I remember because he had a swing in the middle of his fucking apartment.
Right.
So let you know what he doing. Okay, he doing this to everybody, and I hope she wiped that swing down with bleach.
Oh my God.
Lord. Yours is not the first monkey to be on it.
And do you get mad at your booty call?
By what?
Well, I would think the only thing I would want to bring to the table as far as getting upset, you told me you was going to be coming through and you didn't show up.
No, fuck him. I ain't put no feelings towards no booty. Girl, no. Only time you get mad at booty friend is if you don't perform properly.
That is a valid point.
This is the only point and reason why you here. You couldn't do that.
It's to perform.
Get the fuck out. Get your shoes and get the hell out.
And can you have morning sex,
if he accidentally stayed over?
Accidentally, right?
Yeah, because he ain't supposed to stay over. That's your situationship and your man that stay over.
Oh my God.
Friend, y'all must have got a little too toasted. But I mean, hell, if it's there,
hell, you might as well.
It don't marinate it overnight. Let's do this.
You are so damn stupid. Just a couple of tips on how to deal with your booty friend. That's going to do it for the Gossip and Heifer Show. Thanks for tuning in. Visit our website, gossipandheifers.com, for more information on becoming a show sponsor. And subscribe to this bomb-ass podcast we got. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm looking at you too long.
You know what? We got to go. So until next time, people, peace.